Hey everyone and welcome to today's video. In today's video I just want to quickly share with you what I got at a store called Sostrene Grene. I hope that's pronounced correctly. It probably isn't, I'm sorry. It's not a German store, it's a store from Denmark, but it's available in Germany and in a couple of other European countries. And they really have beautiful interior items, kitchen items, and then also some craft items. And that's what I got and want to share with you today. And then at the end of the video, I will also show you what I made with these paper items. So the first item I had to get was this paper pad, and it's a paper pad related to Eastern, and I thought it has beautiful colors. It also comes with a lot of beautiful patterns. I really liked those floral patterns as well as the pattern papers with the rabbits on it. So there are really a lot of beautiful pattern papers which I thought would make a great album or folio. And these pattern papers are printed double-sided. And there are also some pattern papers with foil accents. And you get two papers of each design so that you can easily use both sides of the paper. So first I showed you what the front side of the papers looks like, and now we are having a look on the back sides. And I already got paper pads from this store, but I have to say what I don't like about the paper pads is that the papers are very thin compared to other paper pads. So they are a little harder to work with, and I don't really like that the glue is sometimes showing through the paper, and also that they crease so easily and can rip easily. But if you're careful and lose a less amount of glue, then it really isn't that big of a problem. And again, I really think they do have great designs. And what I really liked about this paper pad is that they also sell a paper book, which you could use along with the paper pad, as it matches perfectly. So you have some more design papers, you also have some stickers and ephemera pieces you could perfectly use for making an album or a folio. So that's the second item I got, but I have to say that I actually ended up not using that much from this book as I thought in the beginning I would use. But for some ephemera pieces and some designs, I was really happy that I got this book and could use them in my album. And because the paper pad and the book were missing some more basic patterns, at least for me, I already uploaded a video on how I like to decorate my albums and folios, and especially how I like to combine my papers. And in this video, I talk a lot about why I really need some more basic patterns to go along with these busy, like floral patterns. So that's why I also got this paper pad, because I especially liked those basic pattern papers with the gold dots. So they came in mint and pink, blush pink, which matched perfectly with the pattern papers in the other paper pad. And then I also got these ribbons because the colors were just perfect for the folio I wanted to make, and I actually always use the ribbons from Sostrene Grene for all my closures of my folios and my albums. Okay, so now let's have a look at the album or folio I have made using all the things I got at Sostrene Grene. And I decided to go with my folio style number 4, which is a beautiful threefold folio style, and I haven't actually used it in a while, so this was perfect for me to use now. And if you want to make a folio like this yourself, then you can totally do so. You will find the link to my video tutorial in the right corner, and then also of course in the description box down below. And for the measurements, I also have PDF cutting guides available in my store, so you can of course also find the link to my store in my description box as well. And this folio style is actually available in 2 different sizes, so you can either make it in the size 6 by 8 inches, so this is the size I used here, or you could use this folio style for a folio in the size 6 by 6 inches. Now, before I talk more about what I did here on the cover to decorate, I will just show you what the spine looks like. But as you can see, I kept it quite simple and just used this basic pattern paper with the dots. And then for the back side, I also didn't add much. I just used this beautiful pattern paper with the rabbits in mint. Now for the cover of the folio, I added this acetate window frame, which I really loved using on all my folios and album covers recently. So I just cut out this scallop frame using a die cut by Craftelier, and then behind the acetate window I placed a card from the book. So this was actually from the first page of the book I got. And then to decorate the frame further, I just used some floral die cuts as well as these leaf die cuts, and I just used the same colors as I used for the pattern paper in the background, so the purple and the green color here. And then I also added some enamel dots to the corners as well as to the card behind the acetate frame, and as well as to the flowers on the frame. Now that's what the folio looks like once you have opened it up. So there is this swing card or swing feature on the right side, so you can just swing it to the top and then you would be able to place a photo underneath. And for this folio size, it would be a photo in the size of 4 by 6 inches. And to me, it wasn't that easy to actually decorate this swing feature here, so the card. So what I used is this pattern paper again with the dots, and then I also fuzzy cut out this rabbit from the book because, to be honest, all the stickers in the book, they were too shiny for me. I didn't really like the material from the stickers. And then I also cut out the leaves using a die cut and my die cutting machine. And then you can also flip the right page to the right side, and then as you can see, that's why it's called a threefold folio, because you now have 3 sides with interactive elements on it. So to the middle of this folio style, I added a waterfall page, and this waterfall page is perfect to add a couple of photos in the size 4 by 6 inches in landscape. And then for decorating all those flaps, I only used the basic pattern papers in the colors mint and blush pink. So you could totally also add some more photos to these pattern paper sides. So you could add photos which are smaller in the size 3 by 3 inches or 4 by 3 inches. And then there is the left and the right side of this folio style, and for the left and the right side I usually just would decorate them completely the same, so I would just mirror the right side to the left side. And these are like large photo booklets, so you can just open up these booklets by using the ribbon tag I added here. And then for the closure, I used a Velcro closure. I could also use a magnet closure, but I decided to use the Velcros I had. And then you could just open it up, and then you have the first 2 pages on which you can add photos in the size either 3 by 3 or 3 by 4 inches or even smaller, and you can just arrange them how you would like to. And then as you can see, for these booklets, you actually would flap the pages from the left and then from the right and then from the left again, so that every time you have actually 3 pages right next to each other on which you can add your photos or stickers or whatever you want to add to these pages. And then once this booklet is completely open, you also have this pocket in the middle here. And I just added a tag and a photo mat to this pocket, and for the tag, for decorating the tag, I actually ended up using one of the stickers. So this was this Easter egg sticker, which I backed on to some cardstock, and then I also used my polka dot pattern paper here. And then for the photo mat, I used another one of the pattern papers with the Easter egg images. And then to decorate the pocket, I used some die cuts again and cut out these leaf die cuts, and I also added a sticker onto a scallop frame circle. And again, the right side of the folio is decorated completely the same as I showed you for the left side. So once you have opened all those pages up, you again have the pocket, and I actually just used another sticker here on the pocket, but other than that, everything is completely the same. And then I also added these tag pockets with a tag inside, and I really love using these tag pockets because I like using these tags for journaling, and I think they just look great. So for decorating, I only added some scallop frames again, as well as some flower die cuts, and then to the middle of the flower I added some enamel dots. And that's already it for today's video, so I hope that you enjoyed watching this project share and the mini haul, and if you did, I would love to get your feedback in the comments down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I of course would also love for you to subscribe to my channel, and then I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!